Hey everybody, Bill Einelli and Associates Real Estate, back here in Prescott, Arizona, checking in. It's September, and just wanted to give you an update because we've had so much rain. It's so beautiful out here. 10 to 12 inches of rain since the last time we spoke. I'm up in Groom Creek, which is just above Prescott, about 7 miles from the courthouse to get your bearings south of Prescott. And going to show you a little bit of the area up here in the forest and the pines where people are living. Actually, to the right is where my family settled on my mother's side. That was a midway point for the miners to stop right there. Pretty cool history right there. And I still have family members that live there. But this is Peter Mackin Drive, who was my great-grandfather. Came here from Ireland in the mid-1800s to do mining, along with Robert Groom, whom Groom Creek's named after, came here. And they all came here for mining. And you can see the beautiful area. Would have been very harsh back there doing mining. There's a lot of old mines up here. Nothing is currently active, but it was mainly gold. And people came from all over the world to stake their claim out here, and that's how America got going. We know that. But I just wanted to show you what's up here for houses. A lot of full-time residents, a lot of part-time residents up in this area, and you can see a variety of homes, log cabins, older homes, newer homes. But the thing is, if you're going to build a new home, you want to do some investigating or hook up with someone like us to help you along up here, because these homes here are on Groom Creek Water Company. They do have a private water company right in here, but the majority of homes in this area are not on a private water company. Therefore, you're going to need a well, and those are not cheap. An average well could run you $15,000 to $20,000, depending on how deep you go and how many gallons a minute you get. That's always a crapshoot, so you have to get professionals to help you with that. There is no city sewer up here. It's all on septic, which is not a huge deal, but now with the regulations the way they are, you have to put what's called an alternative system in here, and that can run you $15,000 or $20,000. So before you broke ground, you could be in $40,000 with a well and septic. Many people, including myself up here, we just have our water delivered, and you get a big storage tank, and they'll deliver water for you. It's about $150. It's almost like a water bill, and don't seem to have a problem. And you tend to conserve water a lot more, and people are up here are using cisterns and collecting the rainwater. And there's some really elaborate systems up here that if you look on YouTube as well on how to do that, it's fairly easy. So it's pretty in here. House values are all over the board. You would be lucky to find something in here right now. The cheapest home in this little area would be in the $250 range, and continuing on upward, you're probably going to be looking more in the $300 range to get something nice. You might find stuff cheaper. The farther you go up, it will turn to dirt. Then you can find a home or a cabin, but it's going to be the roads are going to be rougher. Accessibility is a problem. Weather's a problem. But look how pretty this is. You got creek down here, you got tall pines. So a lot of people do live here year-round. I'd say 70% of them live here year-round. There's also propane for heat. There's no natural gas. You would use propane tanks, lease those out, use them for heat. And a lot of people burn firewood also in the wintertime. You're like, wow, it must get cold in the wintertime. Well, it does get cold up here in the wintertime. Last year, the coldest day at my house up here was 8 degrees. So it will drop down into single digits a few days out of the year. That's not fun. To some it is, not to me. And the snow is a little more. If there's 3 inches of snow, there'll be 5 or 6 inches up in this area, which is not a huge deal. But so people do come up in the winter as well, and they mainly come up from Phoenix for the winter time to get in the snow, have the kids play, and they come up in the summertime to get out of this scorching heat. But this is a great time of year now. Between now and the first of the year, it's slowed down quite a bit. Now there's horse trails up here, a lot of equestrian trails. There are motorcycle trails, which I particularly like, quad trails, off-road, razors, all over the place. Hiking trails, mountain biking trails, you name it, it's here. And I saw it all this morning. Saw all of those things happening this morning with people out and about on a beautiful day. Today, right now, it's 82 degrees right now at 4 o'clock here in September. So you can see how inviting this is. Now, most people come up here from out of town and say, give me a cabin, and I bring them up here and they go, oh my gosh, that's way too far for me. And we'll take them back into town, more of a subdivision with an HOA and things like that, because this is a little too rural for them. So when you say cabin, this is, to me, this isn't even a cabin. It's farther up the road. You would find stuff on dirt roads, cabins, way secluded. But here is, it's beautiful here. National Forest to my right. This is the Bradshaw District Forest. Then they have a big piece of acreage, and guys stay there in case of fire and do work on the roads. And there's the fire department over here as well. So got you covered out here. People do worry about fire, and that's why it's so good that we've had the moisture here. So you can see how beautiful it is up here in Groom Creek, south of Prescott. Right, if I go right here, that will take you up to Crown King, Arizona, which is 50 miles. Turns into dirt, and you go up, and it's really a beautiful drive, but it's a little washboardy. Hurt your back a little bit. And if we go left, this takes us back in to town, which is north, takes us back into town. So you can just go behind me and travel and just explore. There's maps also. You can go to the Prescott National Forest website. Very helpful on maps of the areas, trails of the areas. They're all marked out, where to go, what to do, what activities are going on here, what campgrounds are up here, free camping. You don't have to pay up in certain areas here. And Goldwater Lake is also up here, which we'll do in another video. On the left-hand side, not too far from here, is Goldwater Lake, a small lake, little fishing lake, no motorized boats, kayaks, paddle boards, canoes. A lot of the church camps up here use that lake, and a lot of local and tourists go up there. Picnic area, and we'll go down there one day and do the videos. If you do have a video that you'd like me to do in the area, of a certain area, let me know. And many people said, hey, can you do one up here? So that's what we're doing, just checking in to make sure that you know what's happening in the area. Now this is all paved, and we're going back down into town, and we'd be at the courthouse in a plaza here in about 10 minutes. So that's the beauty about Prescott. You can drive up here 10 minutes away and be in the tall pines and get away from it all and pull your car over and take a hike and enjoy nature. There's deer up here as well. Usually we see them up here. I see a lot of them up here. I see a lot of does, not too many bucks. So there's deer. There's been a couple mountain lion sightings. Actually, there's black bear. I've only seen one bear in my life up here. They tend to be a little bit higher up elevation around here, not mixing in with people. So there's a lot of things to do here, and a lot of fun. And you can live here full-time up in here or part-time. Many people have a cabin up here that are part-time from different parts of the state, and many people are full-time. It's just up to you. So I just wanted to give you a little update on what's happening. Don't forget to give us a call or drop me a line on this video. Check my email out. Go to azrealestatematters.com and you can reach me there, and we have you covered. We've got agents up here. We're a small firm that will take care of you, and everybody that works for me has been in the area for many years and knows it very well. So you do want a local when coming here to really give you the real story on what's happening in the area. And that's us. So we look forward to hearing from you, and we'll be checking in with more videos as we go along. So subscribe to this channel or tell your friends, and we will post many new videos coming here in the coming months. I don't want to do overkill, you know, and put a bunch of them on there, but I will be checking in, doing videos of the area and the subdivisions to give you an idea of what prices are doing and where to go and what you might like. Okay, so have a wonderful week coming up, and we will talk to you again. Thanks for watching.